so bored.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, what's up, Giz?
I am so bored. Chris is 1 week into his month-long grounding for disobeying Professor Quantum. Rather than getting to go to the skate park or play video games with me, he has to spend all of his time cleaning.
Cleaning? What happened?
Well, Professor Quantum was working on a top-secret project in his lab, and even though he told us not to, Chris, Joy, and I snuck in and found out it was a personal jetpack. Of course, Chris could not help but try it on, and he lost control, making a gigantic mess.
Oh no! Shouldn't have disobeyed. Yeah.
When Professor Quantum saw what Chris did, he grounded him and made sure he cleaned up the mess. The punishment fit the crime.
And now Chris has got to do the time.
Chris was really worried that his dad would not love him anymore. But Professor Quantum reminded him that he will always love him, no matter what. But Chris will still need to deal with the consequences of his actions. Professor Quantum is a good dad, tough but loving. Speaking of good dads, today's SuperVerse has a lot to say about how to be a good father. Ephesians 6:4 says, "Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up with the discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord." In this chapter, the Apostle Paul talks to children and parents. He reminds children that they should obey their parents and reminds parents to correct their children in love by not being unfair, cruel, or pushing their kids toward anger. Instead, parents should raise their children well in discipline and instruction of the Lord.
What does that mean?
To be raised in discipline means that parents need to help their children learn self-control and how to restrain from personal desires in order to do what is right. I know Chris is going to learn that after his month-long grounding. To be instructed in the way of the Lord means that parents should teach their children about God in education and example. Professor Quantum definitely resembled God in the way he loved and forgave Chris for his big mess and disobedience. He was patient, firm, and loving. So, kidbots, remember to obey your parents, and parents, remember to bring up your kids in discipline and love. To learn more about good fathers, download the free Superbook Bible app today. While there, you can watch free Superbook episodes and play the best games. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.